ACCUPLACER Health Professions Full Practice Test. Question 1. A lab measurement is recorded as 13.010 milliliters. Rounded to the nearest tenth, what is the measurement? Option A, 13.0. Option B, 13.01. Option C, 13. Option D, not enough information. The correct answer is option A, 13.0. Rounding to the nearest tenth keeps one digit after the decimal and uses the hundredths digit to decide whether to round up. The 2 minus decimal choice rounds to the hundredths place, the whole minus number choice rounds too far, and the truncated choice ignores the rounding rule when the next digit requires attention. Question 2. A dosage minus calculation worksheet uses a practice order of 15 milligrams per dose, for doses per day, for 5 days. What total number of milligrams appears in the worksheet calculation? Option A, 75. Option B, 300. Option C, 60. Option D, 315. The correct answer is option B, 300. The total is found by multiplying the amount per dose by doses per day and by days. 15 times 4 times 5 equals 300 milligrams. The other choices leave out either the number of doses or the number of days, or add one extra dose. Question 3. A class records worksheet completion times of 26, 32, 38, 44, 50, 56 minutes. What is the range of the times? Option A, 82. Option B, 41.0. Option C, 30. Option D, 18. The correct answer is option C, 30. The range is the largest value minus the smallest value, so 56 minus 26 equals 30. Adding the extremes, taking the average, or subtracting interior values does not measure the full spread.
Stressed about your phlebotomy exam? We can take phlebotomy exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done.
Question 4. A student already knows 16 medical terms and learns 7 new terms per day. How many days are needed to know 79 terms? Option A, 11. Option B, 25. Option C, 8. Option D, 9. The correct answer is option D, 9. Set up 16 plus 70 equals 79, then subtract 16 and divide by 7. This gives D equals 9. The other choices either divide before subtracting, add the starting terms to the days, or stop one day too early. Question 5. If f(x) equals 2x plus 10, what is f(8)? Option A, 26. Option B, 20. Option C, 36. Option D, 6. The correct answer is option A, 26. Substitute 8 for x in the function 2, 8, plus 10 equals 26. The other choices add all numbers, multiply after adding inside the expression, or subtract the constant instead of adding it. Question 6. A dosage minus math practice item asks for 4 plus 3 times 4. Using order of operations, what is the value? Option A, 28. Option B, 16. Option C, 11. Option D, not enough information. The correct answer is option B, 16. Multiplication is performed before addition, so 3 times 4 is calculated first and then 4 is added. The other choices add before multiplying, multiply the wrong numbers, or ignore multiplication entirely. Question 7. A line graph shows completed review problems increasing from 27 to 69 over 6 hours. What is the average increase per hour? Option A, 11. Option B, 42. Option C, 7. Option D, 33. The correct answer is option C, 7. The increase is 69 minus 27 equals 42, and dividing by 6 hours gives 7 per hour. Dividing the ending amount by time, using the total increase alone, or adding the starting value to the hours does not give the average rate of change. Question 8. In the sentence, the instructor will assess each student's readiness before assigning practice modules. What does assess mean? Option A, ignore completely. Option B, copy word for word. Option C, make more confusing. Option D, evaluate or measure. The correct answer is option D, evaluate or measure. The context shows that assess means to evaluate or measure. The other choices do not fit the action described in the sentence and would change the meaning of the academic task. Are you looking for ACCUPLACER exam actual questions? Visit our website pokerexams.com to access ACCUPLACER exam study guide with actual questions and answers. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get ACCUPLACER exam answer key today. Question 9. A practice report shows more errors on questions with unit conversions than on whole minus number questions. Which conclusion is best supported for an occupational therapy assistant student in a health careers classroom? Option A, unit conversions may need extra review. Option B, no student needs to study before testing. Option C, the result proves every future score will be perfect. Option D, the class should ignore all missed questions. The correct answer is option A. Unit conversions may need extra review. A supported inference stays close to the information given without overstating it. The correct conclusion follows from the premise, while the other choices are extreme, unsupported, or opposite to the evidence. Question 10. Which sentence uses the comma correctly after an introductory phrase or clause for a health information student in a health careers classroom? Option A. After reviewing ratios, the class practiced percent problems. Option B. After reviewing ratios, the class practiced percent problems. Option C. After reviewing ratios, the class practiced percent problems. Option D. After reviewing ratios, the class practiced percent problems. The correct answer is option B. After reviewing ratios, the class practiced percent problems. An introductory phrase or dependent clause is usually followed by a comma before the main clause. The correct sentence places the comma at that boundary, while the other choices omit it or place it where it interrupts the sentence structure. Question 11. In medical terminology, what does the prefix Brady minus usually mean? Option A, fast. Option B, within. Option C, slow. Option D, outside. The correct answer is option C, slow. The prefix Brady minus commonly signals the meaning slow in medical terms. The other choices represent different prefixes or unrelated meanings, so they would change the interpretation of the term. Question 12. Which organ is most directly associated with the urinary system? Option A, lungs. Option B, pancreas. Option C, skin. Option D, kidneys. The correct answer is option D, kidneys. The named organ is a primary structure in the urinary system. The other organs belong mainly to different body systems, so they do not best match the system named in the question. Question 13. In basic health science vocabulary, what does respiration refer to? Option A, breathing or the rate of breaths. Option B, heartbeat only. Option C, blood pressure only. Option D, bone movement. The correct answer is option A, breathing or the rate of breaths. The term respiration is used for breathing or the rate of breaths. The other choices refer to different measurements or body functions and would not match the vocabulary term. Question 14. A study compares two review methods to see which leads to higher quiz scores. What is the independent variable for an allied health student in a health careers classroom? Option A, quiz score. Option B, review method. Option C, student ID number. Option D, date of the quiz. The correct answer is option B, review method. The independent variable is the factor deliberately changed or compared in the investigation. The correct choice is what the researcher varies, while the other choices are outcomes, labels, or conditions not being tested. Question 15. What is the best test minus taking approach when facing a long word problem for a health science student in a health careers classroom? Option A, calculate with every number immediately. Option B, ignore the units. Option C, identify the question being asked and underline key numbers. Option D, choose the longest answer. The correct answer is option C, identify the question being asked and underline key numbers. A sound test minus taking strategy keeps attention on the wording, units, and answer choices. The correct approach improves accuracy under pressure, while the other choices rely on guessing, avoidance, or misreading the problem. Question 16. A scatterplot shows that as missed classes increase, completed assignments tend to decrease. Which description fits the pattern for a clinical laboratory student in a health careers classroom? Option A, positive association. Option B, no association. Option C, random sampling. Option D, negative association. The correct answer is option D, negative association. Scatterplot association describes the direction and strength of a pattern between two variables. The correct description matches the trend, while the other choices reverse the direction, ignore the pattern, or incorrectly claim causation. Question 17. In a quantitative reasoning item, what plan best matches a question asking for remaining amount after part is used for a medical coding student in a health careers classroom? Option A, subtract the used amount from the starting amount. Option B, add the used amount twice. Option C, divide by the starting amount only. Option D, ignore the starting amount. The correct answer is option A, subtract the used amount from the starting amount. A good solution plan follows the units and the relationship described in the problem. The correct plan matches the requested quantity, while the other choices use operations that do not reflect the wording. Question 18. Which sentence correctly avoids a run minus on for a nutrition student in a health careers classroom? Option A. The student reviewed fractions, she practiced percent problems. Option B. The student reviewed fractions, and she practiced percent problems. Option C. The student reviewed fractions, she practiced percent problems. Option D. The student reviewed fractions and she practiced percent problems without punctuation between clauses. The correct answer is option B. The student reviewed fractions, and she practiced percent problems. Independent clauses must be joined with proper punctuation and, when needed, a coordinating conjunction. The correct choice joins the ideas correctly, while the other choices fuse clauses or use only a comma between complete sentences. Stressed about your ACCUPLACER exam? We can take ACCUPLACER exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 19. Which word is closest in meaning to accurate for a community health student in a health careers classroom? Option A, false. Option B, vague. Option C, correct. Option D, late. The correct answer is option C, correct. A synonym has a similar meaning to the original word. The correct word matches accurate, while the other choices suggest an opposite meaning or a different idea. Question 20. A clinic set has 40 flashcards, and a student completes 80% correctly. How many items are completed correctly? Option A, 37. Option B, 8. Option C, 320. Option D, 32. The correct answer is option D, 32. Convert 80% to 0.80 and multiply by 40, giving 32. The choice 37 adds instead of multiplying, 8 gives the number not completed correctly, and 320 treats the percent as a whole minus number multiplier. Question 21. A lab measurement is recorded as 13.030 milliliters. Rounded to the nearest tenth, what is the measurement? Option A, 13.0. Option B, 13.03. Option C, 13. Option D, not enough information. The correct answer is option A, 13.0. Rounding to the nearest tenth keeps one digit after the decimal and uses the hundredths digit to decide whether to round up. The 2 minus decimal choice rounds to the hundredths place, the whole minus number choice rounds too far, and the truncated choice ignores the rounding rule when the next digit requires attention. Question 22. A dosage minus calculation worksheet uses a practice order of 15 mg per dose, 3 doses per day, for 5 days. What total number of milligrams appears in the worksheet calculation? Option A, 75. Option B, 225. Option C, 45. Option D, 240. The correct answer is option B, 225. The total is found by multiplying the amount per dose by doses per day and by days. 15 times 3 times 5 equals 225 milligrams. The other choices leave out either the number of doses or the number of days, or add one extra dose. Question 23. A class records worksheet completion times of 22, 28, 34, 40, 46, 66 minutes. What is the range of the times? Option A, 88. Option B, 39.3. Option C, 44. Option D, 18. The correct answer is option C, 44. The range is the largest value minus the smallest value, so 66 minus 22 equals 44. Adding the extremes, taking the average, or subtracting interior values does not measure the full spread. Question 24. A student already knows 16 medical terms and learns 7 new terms per day. How many days are needed to know 51 terms? Option A, 7. Option B, 21. Option C, 4. Option D, 5. The correct answer is option D, 5. Set up 16 plus 70 equals 51, then subtract 16 and divide by 7. This gives D equals 5. The other choices either divide before subtracting, add the starting terms to the days, or stop one day too early. Question 25. If f(x) equals 2x plus 5, what is f(7)? Option A, 19. Option B, 14. Option C, 24. Option D, 9. The correct answer is option A, 19. Substitute 7 for x in the function 2, 7, plus 5 equals 19. The other choices add all numbers, multiply after adding inside the expression, or subtract the constant instead of adding it.